Hi everyone and welcome back to the Java class. So let us continue the journey to learn a database connectivity concept from MySQL database. So in today's session, we will learn how to insert a data inside a MySQL data table. So in order to insert a data inside a MySQL data table, let us create a database and data table. So let us open a MySQL workbench. So here this is my SQL workbench, and I have written few queries in order to create your database and data table. So let us execute all the queries. So here you can see your queries has been executed successfully, and you will refresh your schema explorer. So here the company database is created. Inside it, we have a table name employee that contains 3 columns: ID, name, and position. So let us see, open this table, and here you can see presently, this data table is blank. It doesn't have any data. So we need to write a Java program that will help us to insert our data inside this employee table. So let us move to your Visual Studio Code and understand how to write a code in order to insert a data inside a data table. So I have created a class insert employee that will contains a complete Java code to insert a data inside a data table. Apart from it, I have created a separate class database connection that will help us to create a database connection. So this class is separated where we have created a method create connection that will return an object of a connection interface. So wherever you need an object of a connection interface, you can use this class and you can call this function create connection, that is a static function. You need to remember inside this class, this is a URL string. So please write your complete database name. So this is your database name. If you are choosing some other database name, so accordingly you can change it. So company DB is a database name currently we are taking. So this is a database name. You can verify company database, and we are making a connection from your MySQL database. The name is company database. So this is a separate class that will help us to establish a connection. So let us come back to the insert employee class. Now you know very well we need to take all input from the user. So in order to take all the inputs from the user, you will use a scanner class, and you will take the ID, the name, and the position from the user. So here I have written a code that will help us to take input from the user. So this scanner class is present inside a java.util package. So that package you will import. So now this is the code I have used here. ID is of integer type, your name and position is of string type. Now after this, you will complete this code and you will write the logic to create a connection and to connect with your database. So how to call this function? So here you can see the database connection class. So contains a function that is a create connection, and that will return into an object of a connection interface. So simply how to use it? You will use connection is equal database connection dot create statement. Let us see what is the error. So this create connection method will throw an exception of a type SQL exception. So you can fix it by throwing a SQL exception, or you can add a try catch block inside it. So let me add a try or catch block inside it. So you can enclose this statement inside a try or catch. Now you can see your error will be resolved. So from a database connection class, we have called a function create connection that will return an object of a connection. So now no need to write a separate code to create a connection. So we have already done inside this method create connection. So after creating a connection, what is the next task? You can just use a if else condition here, if else condition. So inside this if else condition, what can you just write? So there may be your connection will be created or not. So if your connection object is not equal null, right? If your connection object is not equal none, we are just using a safer side. So then you will create an object of statement interface. So here you will use statement is equal connection dot create statement. So now we have called this function. If connection is not equal null, you will create an object of a statement interface, right? Else you will display a message. You will display a message database connection field, right? So statement object we have created. After this, you will write a query to insert it. Write a query to insert data. So how to create a insert query? Simply you will define a insert query here. String SQL is equal. So here you will use a insert query. Insert into table name. Your table name is employee. You can see in your MySQL database, this is a employees table, right? So you can use here insert into employees. Then you will write the name of your columns. The column name is ID, name, and position. So please make sure these column name must be correct, and you need to match it. You need to match all these columns with your MySQL database. You can see here ID, name, and position. So everything must be matched. So insert into employee, and then you will write values. So this is your query, insert into employee values. Then you will write a open bracket. And this is, then you will write plus ID, right? So this is ID that will come from the user. This is a variable that is the ID. Here you will write. So then you will add a comma after this. Then next is a string. So you will write this in a single quote. Then you will write here plus the name, right? So this is a query. Then you will add a single quote again, right? Single quote, then you will add a comma, then plus, and before this, you will add a single quote. Please do not do mistake in writing a query because your strings data will come in a single quotes, right? In a query. So here you will write a position. And after this position, you will write plus double quotes, then single quote, and a close bracket you will write, right? So this is a query which help us to insert the data inside a data table. So after this, you will call a function statement dot execute update you will use. So here statement dot execute update, you will call this function. So let us see what is the error here first. Okay, so now with the help of a statement object, you will call a function execute update here, right? And this function execute update will execute the query that is a SQL query, which is an insert query, and it will return into a variable of integer type, that is row. So execute update method returns number of rows affected. So here it, if this execute update method will be successful, it will return a number of rows. So here you can add a if condition. If rows is greater than 0, so you can display a simple message. The simple message is employee inserted, employee records inserted, right? Else you can display not inserted but not required right now. So I think this is completed. Or here inside a catch, you can just display the print stack trace function. So it will display all the error if some error will come. So we have created an object of a connection. So after this, you can just, this is a else of if, or here you can just close a connection dot close. You can close this connection, or here also we have created an object of a scanner. So we need to close this object, otherwise there will be a problem of a resource leak. So after this catch, you can close this connection. This scanner object, scanner dot close, you can close the scanner object. Now, I think the program is completed now. Okay, so there is no error in the program, right? So let us run this program and let's see what is the output here. So let us run this program. Okay, so the program is executed without an error. It is asking the employee ID. You will enter employee ID is 1001. It is asking the name. For example, you will write James. Position is data analyst, right? And press enter. So here you can see it is showing a success message. Employee record are inserted. So let us see the record has been inserted or not. Right now, this is a blank. We'll refresh it and see the data of this employee table, and you can see the record has been inserted. So guys, this is a way how can you insert a data from a user using a Java program inside a database. You can run it again and you can insert more records. So here you can insert more record like employee ID is 1002. You can write the name is Kevin and the position is, you can write a database administrator. Press enter. You can see it is showing employee record inserted. You will cross check from this employee table, refresh it and check the data is inserted or not. You can see the data is inserted. So guys, I hope you understand how to write a program, Java program, to insert the data inside a data table. So this is a complete code. You can see once again we are taking all input from the user, and this is code that will help us to make a connection and to store the data inside a database. And this is your database connection class that is separated. You can use this class anywhere where you would like to use a connection. So guys, this is all about for today's session. I hope you enjoyed this session. So please do the practice of it. And if you will able to do it, so please tell me after writing in the comments. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great day. In the next session, we will come up with a new video session. Have a great day.